Hi guys, this is Devansh Lakhani here. You are seeing me for the first time probably on YouTube. It's a really new thing that has come, across my mind all of a sudden in the morning that I should be doing a YouTube video and I should try to cater to the people at large. In whatever field that we've been working and trying to help budding entrepreneurs to actually grow and to scale their businesses. Uh, so this is really going to be very new to me. Please excuse me for whatever faults or mistakes that I might make on this particular video, and any kind of errors that might be made from my side. So I'm not very well versed with this particular platform, though I watch YouTube, but I'm doing this for the first time. So yeah, please excuse me for whatever errors that are made from my side. Any which ways, I'm here to actually speak about and just trying to get this thing point out, which I've been talking to off late with many of my friends. Today I spoke to my brother regarding that, who is in the United States, and there has been mass disruption in the financial world, in the business environment, in the jobs environment across the globe. There has been a big financial calamity that has occurred in terms of this coronavirus that has taken place, and massive number of jobs are being hit. People are being unemployed. I just read a stat yesterday that in the United States, Goldman Sachs is predicting that there might be a 30% unemployment rate in the coming months, which is astonishing, and which is really very big. If it goes to that number, that means around 45 million people in the states can become unemployed. The same might happen in India. There have been a lot of numbers and data crunching that has been happening of late, and we might see a lot of unemployment and a lot of workers or wagers or contractors, etc., employees going out of work and being laid off, which is a really very sad thing, and it could harm the economy per se. We were growing not at that fast rate as a country, India, since the last 2 3 years, and if this is supposed to happen in such a large manner, the rate is definitely going much lower, and we are in a state of recession. Let's be honest out here. Recession is upon us, and we have to handle that. When I say we, I mean a lot of startup entrepreneurs who are trying to come out of their existing jobs or their existing work that they are doing, and they want to create something on their own. They want to do some business, they want to start some particular business. It might be any kind of business, from a local a basic shop or a basic outlet, to anything which can be probably technology driven startup, which can be into agri-tech, it can be into ed tech, it can be into retail, it can be into consumer facing pharma. Pharma is going to definitely take a boom post this virus, and there might be a lot of scope and opportunities out there. So uh, this when I said we, this means for all these entrepreneurs, where the entrepreneurs of today's world, the young entrepreneurs like you and me, we'll have to step up and try to create opportunities for the people, to give them employment, to give them jobs. We'll have to step this our game up, work, hustle ourselves and grind, and try to cater to the employees, or try to cater to the workers at large. So having said that, it's not going to be easy, and there are many people with whom I'm talking to, many entrepreneurs from different parts of the country who want to start something, Let me be very honest and very clear out here, and it might probably, you think you know me. It might probably. Okay, so there was a error in the video. As I said, I'm very new to it, so that video is obviously there, it's safe. But yeah, continuing and coming back to the point, uh, definitely there are going to be a lot of challenges. It is in this whole world and whole disruption that is happening, and the recession which is upon us. We are going to face a lot of challenges. But having said that, I was talking to my friends, and I'm talking to many entrepreneurs. I was talking to my brother today, who is himself starting a new business. Trust me, it is coming from speaking to many startup entrepreneurs across the country, from various cities and various parts of the nation. And this is precisely the best time to start a business or to start up. You might be wondering what the hell is he saying. It can be we are facing recession. There might be liquidity crunch. There might be financial crisis upon us. We need the essentials and the goods and the services. The goods at our home, the food, essential goods that are required. We need all that. We need to save money for that. We need to consolidate. That's absolutely right, guys. I'm not trying to say that we need not consolidate and our focus should, or we have to spend all the money on investing in our business. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is the essentials will obviously be taken care of. You can budget for that. Being, if you're staying with your parents, you're staying with your brother, you might be having some friends who might be good in finance or accounting. You all can budget it, for the next month and a half, 2 months, that how much money would be probably required for your essentials, etc., etc. And what I'm trying to say is why this is the best time to start a business or to start up into any field or into any sector is that you need to start preparing the plan for your business. You might not actually money, or you might not actually put a dime into the business at this particular stage. But what you can actually start is start to make the idea into a plan, into a concrete plan. And when I say a concrete plan, it needs to be written down. It needs to be written in a piece of paper. You should be probably making a good presentation of sorts. That how you're going to actually start working on this plan. And when I say start, it needs to be from step 0, step 1, step 2, step 3, and how you're going to go to step 2, step 10, right? So you need to sit down, you need to go to your whiteboard with whatever ideas that you've been having since the last few months or maybe a years. You've been sitting, you've been doing your work, you're doing the job because that's the obviously you need the financial stability, you need to provide for your family, etc. But now since 21 days India is in a lockdown, trust me, there is no better time than this to actually start working on your idea. You can, whatever idea you've had in your head till now, or you might come across something new, you might be reading a lot of things online. There's a lot of data, a lot of startup related news, funding related news that is there online. That everything is available at your fingertips now. You should, if you come across anything, this is the time to actually start working on that idea, start preparing a concrete plan on it, make some workings in terms of numbers, that how you're going to, if you're making a in terms of say if you're making a cloud kitchen and some outlets, etc. How many number of outlets do you want to build, how much capital do you have initially to invest in this particular business, how can you do the sourcing of the materials in your kitchen in terms of cooking. What locality are you residing at, or where you're going to operate from, and what is the customer base out there, what is the target audience that you are catering to. So this whole thing from start to end, you all should be actually any entrepreneur or any person who wants to become an entrepreneur, this is the best time to actually sit down, go to your whiteboard or your drawing board, make all these notes about how you want to actually kickstart your business. just by thinking about it and probably putting it down in your phone in the notes or in that kind in the Word document or something, that ain't going to work. You need to actually take a piece of paper, take a pen, and you need to write about the business model like this. This is what we do when we are talking to startup entrepreneurs, and we are noting down their business models, in the complete sense, by asking them various questions about how the business is going to start, how it is going to grow. So this is what something that any one of you who is thinking about starting a business, this is the time to go ahead, sit down, make a plan, make a concrete plan, and start working on it immediately. Start doing your research. Everything is again available at your fingertips in terms of research about the industry, about the sector, about your competitors, about who has started just a while back. Probably you can call them up, reach out to them, take some learnings from them. Even if you want to get in touch, I'm going to post my contact details down. Our website is would be mentioned down. You can get in touch with us. We'll be more than happy from the bottom of my heart to help you out in this kind of a situation, and we'll be doing it for absolutely free. So there are no charges attached to it per se, which many of the advisors or those guys would probably be charging. So we'll not be charging anything. We are doing it for absolutely free, out of complete concern and out of a urgency in terms of doing this particular thing and working on your idea at this moment in time. There is no better time than these 21 days, or if it gets extended, maybe more than that. But there is no better time than these 21 days to actually kickstart your idea and make it into a concrete plan. Because till the time the concrete plan is not ready, you will never be able to execute it, and you will never feel the urgency or the need to actually start the business. Once you have a plan in place, you get more urgent. You start thinking, okay, now I need to start my business, and I need to start my business. Whatever I was doing, I have been doing that. Probably I've gathered enough amount of capital, and now is the time. Probably I can start up my business. So without that, it will always remain an idea out here, and probably out here in your heart, and you will always have that guilt. Probably I had these days, I was quarantined at home, and I was doing nothing. Probably whatever work from home I had to do, I was completing it, but other than that, I was completely bored. I had no pressure that time, nothing to deliver 21 days, because everyone is off, clients are off, vendors are off, office is shut. So I had no pressure and I had the time, but I didn't make use of it. So you don't want to let this opportunity go. We are here always to help you. I'm going to leave my contact details. I'm going to leave our contact details, email ID, website, contact number. You can WhatsApp me. You can get in touch with me in whatever form you want to, and we'll be more than happy to help you formulate your idea at least into to get it somewhere streamlined, and then at a later stage probably would love to associate with you and help you in the fundraising process, and to train you in sales or in marketing, etc. We'll definitely love to get in association with you once you have a concrete plan in place, for which our advice or our service is always open to you. We would love to help you out. Do get in touch. My contact details are down. I'm still saying it. 99201 94885 is my contact number. I'm not refraining myself from not giving it. And www.lakhanifinserv.com is our website, and reach us, reachus @lakhanifinserv.com is our email ID. So do get in touch with us. We would love to help you across India, across the world probably. Anywhere you'll get stuck in terms of formulating your business plan, do get in touch. Thank you.